Today we are taking these envelopes that I cut out on my Cricut yesterday, and we are making envelope pockets. My letter E, a simple envelope pocket, and we're making our own so they can actually match and coordinate with our journal. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and today we are making those envelope pockets. And so I have cut these out using my Cricut. And so let's go ahead and we'll start by folding them. They are, I used my expression yesterday, and I cut out tags, I cut out pockets or envelopes, and I cut out those ovals that we used in yesterday's video. So I'm just going corner to corner and creasing these and getting these ready to be an envelope. So I wanted to show you really quickly. So the way that this is supposed to happen is you're supposed to do this, okay? We will be taking this down and gluing it down, okay? So taking that top flap down and then gluing the sides, and that's going to give us this, okay? But you could also make this into a coin envelope or even a library pocket, okay? So to make it into a library pocket, you could go ahead and cut down and across and cut down and across, and have your library pocket. Okay, so I have a library pocket here, but the library card, the way that they did it, they actually glued the library card in the pocket. But so yeah, so just wanted to show you that. I thought that that was really cool. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold these, get them ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have them folded. Now this one here, I am going to put it in a box that I have ready, and I think this can be a traveling pocket. And so I'm going to glue this one first and set it aside for a different project. But I liked the purple showing up, and so we're going to go ahead and let's see. Well, I guess we're putting this side down and this side like that. Okay, so going with kind of the coin envelope or the library pocket style here, but I didn't want to waste the lavender of this. Okay, the flowers that this was from a Martha Stewart paper pad that I had, so I'm going to set that aside. So now for these ones, we're going to go ahead and let's see, this doesn't this one kind of has a funny middle here. So how many videos can I film today? I'm in a good place on where our house is situated or cleaned and ready for guests. Okay, we're going to go ahead. We'll just add some glue to the edge here and to the edge here. And lift it. Oh, first I want to put this down. Okay. And I could have left that with the brown side, but I did the blue. It'll be fine. Okay, so there's that. And then this one is going to be for the rose journal that I've been working on. So let's go ahead and put glue glue here and here. Fold these sides in. Fold that up. Okay. Make sure that it's nice pocket. Nice pocket. Okay, now these I have for summer journals. For like a flamingo journal that I have been working on. Well, working on collecting the stuff for. So I have 2 of these. And the thing is I set these at 4 inches. And it cut out 2 on each page. And I was like, well, I'm not going to put these in the, back in my stuff. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and put them all together today. I do have one more rose one that I wanted to see how it looked. So I have one more that we'll glue. So this one had a little trouble with the, oh, here, let's go ahead and start by putting that in. That we have no white space. And of course, if you like to distress, go ahead and distress this. Okay, so we actually have a pocket right here. Okay, so we have a pocket here, and then we can put this in the journal, either gluing it this way and having another pocket behind, or a pocket that comes from the side. Okay, so that is what we have there. Now I'm going to go ahead and I want to use this piece here. Okay, and so I'm going to take it down to, go ahead and we'll go ahead and cut this in half. So this is some vellum from the Tim Holtz. Okay. Oh yeah, it goes to the noir. And we'll go right below it. Wait a minute. Okay, let's see, which one do I want to put that up to? Okay. Okay, so that gives me 2 pieces of that side. And then we'll come over here. And we're going to grab those 2 pieces. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set one of these aside. I'm going to put this one aside. I'm going to put this in with my orange. I actually have a collection of orange things to do an orange journal for myself to go into my grand room. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. And what I want to do is I want to go ahead and fold this over. Okay, fold it over on both sides. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of glue. I'm not expecting that to hold that. Okay, just like that. Then, Okay, so that's going to give me a little bit of a pocket there. And so we're going to want to do the same thing with these. Okay. So we'll go ahead, put one on this one. Okay. Okay, and remember we are doing the mass makes, so we're going to go ahead and come all the way across, do all 4 of them. I didn't want to put peach on this one. So, okay. There's that. So we made our envelope, and now we are beginning our decorating part. And remember, our decorating, we are going to add 3 things. Okay, so to our bases, we need to add at least 3 things. Okay, and that can include distressing can be one of your things. Sewing can be one of your things. Painting on it. Okay, so there's my 4. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I went ahead the other day, and during the premiere, I just made a whole bunch of paper ruffles. And I left them like this, like a sausage, so that I can just hang them up. And so we're going to pull out those, and we're going to add glue to the bottom. Okay, and then we're going to put this, glue this to the bottom of our pocket. Okay, and so we're going to do that to all 4 of them. Okay, this one has no writing on it. Okay, so paper ruffle. So we did vellum, mini vellum pocket, and now we're doing paper ruffle. On this one, you can decide if you want words or no words. I think we'll go with words. Okay. And one more. Okay. So we have, our 4 pockets. Remember, you have to do 3 for the challenge. This is part of the A2Z Anything Goes Junk Journal Challenge here on the Dear Julie channel. And this is our April challenge. You have until April 30th to finish. And we are mass making something for each letter. And then adding one of our items to our journal. So for my 3rd thing that I'm going to add, I'm actually going to add 4 things. But I wanted to go ahead and add this lace. So I just thought that that would be a pretty addition. So we're going to go along and add lace. Okay, gotta get this off the desk, sorry. It's time for a new desk cover. Actually, I think I want to go back to a grid cover. If you have seen a good grid cover out there in the world, please let me know, because I actually miss my grid cover. If you remember when I first started, or if you've seen any of the videos from back then, I had the black and white grid cover. And I liked being able to use that to measure. It actually did save time. Okay, so there we go along. So going through stuff, and I found, of course, 80 million pictures. And remembered that I need to get back to doing something with my pictures. So let me know, what do you do with your pictures? Do you scrapbook your pictures? Do you just document them and have them in digital albums? Do you put them in photo albums? What do you do? I can do any of that. I have the stuff to do them, and then I also want to do Tom's pictures too. So please, if you have an idea, let me know. If there's something that you'd like to see, let me know. I did Project Life for a few years, and I love doing it, but it's like, who's ever gonna look at that? It was a lot of work. But I'm really grateful, because I have detailed document for several years, and during those years my parents and my brother were still here. So okay, so that's what I've got so far. The next thing I want to do is I do want to sew the pocket on. So I'm going to go ahead and sew around this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've stitched all 4. Now the first one I stitched all the way around, and the other 3 I just stitched around the 3 sides. I liked it better because it was much easier to cut the strings on those. Okay, so these are my bases. Remember, we need to have at least 3 bases, and then we're going to go ahead and we are going to embellish at least one a little more. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to do this for the roses, and I thought we'd start by adding this card to the inside pocket. Okay, this doesn't count as being embellished, but I do want to have something in there. So this is from the Antique Roses digital kit on Dear Julie Julie. And so that can just go right down inside, and there you go. We could also add one of the tags from yesterday. Of course, I've lost them, so we're not gonna mess with that. Okay. Go ahead and cut that, because I don't want no L-shaped pieces. Okay. Oh, here. So we could add the green, or we could add, so these are some of the tags that I made yesterday with my Cricut. Okay, so that one could go in there, and that one could go behind there. I like that. Okay, but we need to decorate it, and we have the stickers, and I think this little one here, I've gone ahead and separated that piece off there, Okay. And I think we'll put it on this side. You know, the other thing I have somewhere, I have that large thing of washi tape. It's missing. That would be kind of cool. Okay, so there's that. And okay. Looking to see if there's... I love the lace. I love using the lace in this. We did use some of this yesterday on the oval for the rose. And I can go ahead and re-glue that. So I think we'll go with some lace. And then things are flying. There's some of this butterfly. Actually, it looks like lilacs. Yeah, so we can go ahead. This is a die cut from Tim Holt's page. And I think what we'll do is make it so that that comes off the edge. And of course, I'm going to pull out my stapler. Okay, and I'm just going to staple this underneath where the rose will go. Okay, and then we can add the rose. And I don't think it needs to pop up. Okay, so this is going to give us an envelope pocket. Very, very simple, but I think it will be a great addition for this journal. So our three things we added was the die cut, this piece of lace, and the rose sticker. And then these can go inside here. And I'll put both of those in there. You also have this front pocket that you can put something in. It's a little bit smaller. So maybe one of those file folders or one of the smaller tags that I made at the end of the day yesterday. Or a ticket would fit in there. So, okay, so that is one. And then I think we'll do this one for the sewing journal. Okay, so we have our rickrack, and I might be able to get a piece of the rickrack down there. We do have the pattern. I'm going to put that aside. I'll think about that. And let's see. What do we have? In the things to use. Ooh, we've got this. Okay. We have that. This is so cool. This is from the ribbon. I want to do something with it. This is from 2004. So that might make a fun tag, huh? Could make that be the cover of a tag, maybe. This just stuck in my sleeve. So we're going to need to get a bigger tag to be able to use that there. Okay, you know what we do have is we have the the beautiful here, let's use this blue piece. Okay. I just can't believe this is amazing. This still didn't get a seam ripper in here. Could use the X-Acto knife. I could just rip it. Okay. Oh, well, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh, yeah. It's not straight. That's so cool. Okay, so there's that. And here is this. This is from the wrapping paper. Okay, and then I thought this was cool. The scissors, even though we don't have the whole thing, I think we can go ahead and come up with a way of using these. What do you think? I like to use all my pieces. Okay. Okay, so if we take the scissors and put them along the edge of that, and then put this, oh, like this. Yeah, like that. That's what we're doing, okay? So we're going to put fabric tack on the edge of the scissors. And then on the edge of the flower sack fabric. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and put this down. Almost to the edge. Okay. Okay, so go ahead and glue this down, or put glue on it. Like that. You see what I'm doing? I'm making another little tuck spot. Because I can. Because I love pockets and I cannot lie. Okay, so there we go. Put that down. Okay, so we have ourselves a little tuck spot right here that can get like a ticket or something can go in there. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And put these back up here. Put these back over here. Okay, so there's the one for our fabric. And you know, we do have our little thing over here. Let's go ahead and grab the yellow, maybe, maybe not. So I did pick up some plants yesterday at our local nursery. I thought I was ahead and I'm behind. You know, it's like, well, I know what happened. I know why. I know why we're behind. Okay, there we go. So this is going to give us a little pocket that can go into our sewing journal, and we'll be able to put tags in that one as well. So the others I'm going to set aside. Let's go ahead and clean this up, and I'll be right back to show you what we made. And this is what we got. So we made our envelopes, and remember I have this one that I can use in a different journal. Then we went ahead and we turned them into bases, adding the vellum, the paper ribbon, and the lace, and then the sewing. Okay, and we folded the flap down so we're all in living color there. Okay, so we have 2 of those. And then we went ahead and we went one step further, and on the one for the rose journal, we added this lace, a sticker, and a die cut. We used a staple, and then we used glue. And then we also added this little postcard from the Antique Roses digital, and 2 of the tags that I made yesterday. These pockets, remember, they can go in by being attached on 3 sides, and that will give us a large place, a large pocket to put that piece in. We can have this one to put this one, and we still have a little pocket here. For storage, we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Okay? And then for the sewing journal, we have the bases of the vellum, the paper ribbon. This time it has the words are in the top part, so you don't see the words, and the lace and the stitching. That was our base. Then we also added a tag here. And then for our extra embellishing, we added one of these pieces of the wrapping paper, a piece of the flour sack, fabric from the quilt squares, quilt pieces that Big Mama gave me. And we cut out this little pair of scissors here, and we also added some bling. So those are my 2 finished and ready to go into the journal pieces, and these ones are the bases to go into my stash. So we did cover the requirements. Was you needed to make at least 3 of the bases that have the at least 3 things done to them, all similar. And then we did our one that is going to go into our journal that we are finishing. So we actually did 2 of those. Okay, so which one is your favorite? And have you had your cutting machine out? And do you use your cutting machine? What cutting machine do you have? What cutting machine do you love? Tell me about your cutting machine. Like I told you on the yesterday's video, I have an Explore and I have the Expression, and I use them totally different. And sometimes I use them both at the same time, because I can have the Expression going with the cartridge and the other one going online. And so, yeah, so I can have 2 going at the same time. Yeah, yay. So, let's put this right over here. Okay, so I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you're having a great weekend. And I hope you find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.